David, thank you. Health Minister, are you still the Health Minister or the outgoing Health Minister at this hour?
Well, I think it's still too early to say. It's very clear that about a third of votes won't be counted tonight. Some won't be counted. Large numbers, given the large pre-poll, won't be counted till Monday. So I think we will have to wait to get definitive results until that time. It's very clear that this is a tough election. It's a tough outcome, but it's not yet clear precisely what it is.
All right, Minister, it's David Spears here. Can I just pick up on that to clarify? The government, the Liberals, will not concede tonight.
Well, I don't believe, given that a third of votes will not be counted, that it's possible to do so. I think this is a very significant number of votes, a larger number than has previously been the case, and given that very large number, it's hard to see how you can call the election given that big number.
Given the mood here in the room that we're all feeling, it doesn't certainly feel like a victory for the coalition.
Well, there's no doubt that it's a tough election and there's a lot of work to understand precisely where movements have occurred. But I don't think you can call it definitively at this point.
Now, why, can I ask, has there been this swing to Labor against the coalition tonight? That is undeniable. What do you put that down to?
Well, I think there's a number of key points. One of them is that there always, win or lose, there will be a review of the election, and we'll look at those very closely. Every point in our program and what the opponent parties have been up to. There's a higher Green vote in several targeted areas. That's obviously part of it. There's clearly some impacts from elsewhere as well. Look, we will examine that very closely over the coming days.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I think we've got to look at the outcomes along a number of key corridors and key areas to understand precisely how the results are going to shape up.
Have federal factors
influenced this result? Why do you think the Greens have done so well?
Sorry?
I was just asking if federal factors influenced this result?
Look, it's very clear that Labor believed that federal factors were going to be influential in this result. They're advertising targeted links to the federal government very directly, so they clearly believe through their research that it was a factor. But in terms of analysis, we will obviously have to look at that along with other factors to see the actual results as the exit work is done.
All right, Health Minister David Davis, thank you very much for joining us now, and we'll come back to you a bit later as well.